Zack was a curious boy. He loved to explore and looked for adventure everywhere. One day he found something magical.
Luna was a tiny fairy. She had sparkling wings and a bright smile. She lived in the Whispering Woods and loved to help others.
Zack was brave and adventurous. Luna was kind and generous. They were different, but they became the best of friends. Their friendship was indeed magical. The sun shone through the trees. Zack was playing in the Whispering Woods. He loved the rustling leaves and the chirping birds. He felt happy in the woods. Zack saw something move. It was tiny and shimmered. He moved closer, very carefully. There, on a leaf, was Luna, S1.
Zack was amazed. He had never seen a real fairy. "Hi," Zack whispered back. He knew this was the start of something special. S2. "Hello," whispered Luna.
Luna showed Zack her world. It was hidden among the flowers. Tiny houses sparkled in the sunlight. Butterflies with jeweled wings fluttered by. Zack met Luna's friends. There were fairies of all sizes and colors. They welcomed Zack with open arms. Zack was happy to be included.
Zack learned about fairy magic. He saw them use their powers for good. They helped the animals and plants. Zack wanted to be helpful too.
One day the fireflies went missing. The woods were dark and sad. Luna was worried. The fireflies lit up the night. Without them, everyone was scared.
Zack wanted to help. He knew he wasn't a fairy, but he was brave. He promised Luna he would find the fireflies. He set off into the woods.
Zack followed a trail of glowing mushrooms. He came to a dark cave. He was afraid, but he thought of Luna. He took a deep breath and went in. In a shimmering corner of the forest, where the trees whispered secrets, and the air was filled with the scent of blooming flowers, a young boy named Zack wandered curiously. The forest was a place of magic and wonder, where every leaf and stone seemed to hold a story waiting to be discovered. One sunny afternoon, as Zack explored deeper into the woods, he stumbled upon a group of fireflies trapped by a fallen branch. Their tiny lights flickered weakly, and Zack's heart ached for the delicate creatures.
"Oh no, these fireflies need help. I can't just leave them here."
With gentle hands and a determined spirit, Zack carefully moved the heavy branch, making sure not to harm the fragile fireflies. He worked slowly and patiently, understanding that even the smallest act of kindness could make a big difference.
"There you go, little friends. You're free now. Fly and light up the forest once more."
The fireflies flickered happily around him, their lights growing brighter as they danced in the air. Zack felt a warm glow of satisfaction in his heart. He knew he had done something good, something that mattered. As he returned to his friend Luna, he felt like a hero in his own right. As night fell, the woods lit up with the grateful glow of the fireflies. Their lights created a magical tapestry of twinkling stars, illuminating the forest in a way that Zack had never seen before. It was as if the fireflies were saying thank you in the only way they knew how.
Zack, you're a true hero. Your kindness has made the forest a brighter place. Let me tell you about the importance of kindness. It's not just about grand gestures or heroic acts. Sometimes it's the small everyday actions that have the most profound impact. Helping someone in need, showing compassion, and spreading joy can create ripples of positivity that touch many lives.
Enlightened by this experience, Zack and Luna continued their adventures in the enchanted forest. They came across a lost butterfly, its wings shimmering in the sunlight. Without hesitation, they guided it back to its home, understanding that every creature, no matter how small, deserved kindness and care. Their journey didn't stop there. They even shared their lunch with a grumpy spider they found in the magical woodland. At first, the spider seemed unapproachable, but Zack and Luna's kindness melted its heart. The spider in turn showed them hidden paths and secret places in the forest, deepening their bond with the magical land. As they played and helped more animals, Zack and Luna realized that kindness was a powerful force. It connected them to the world around them and made their adventures even more meaningful. The forest, once just a place of wonder, became a living, breathing testament to the power of compassion and empathy. As the sun set over the enchanted forest, casting a golden glow over the trees, Zack and Luna sat by the sparkling river, reflecting on their day. They knew that their acts of kindness had made a difference, not just to the creatures they helped, but to themselves as well. They had learned that kindness was a gift that kept on giving, lighting up the world one small act at a time. And so, Hand in hand, Zack and Luna promised to continue spreading kindness wherever they went, knowing that even the smallest spark could ignite a flame of change. The forest, with its sparkling river and magical inhabitants, would always remind them of the importance of kindness and the beauty it brought into their lives. One sunny afternoon, Zack and Luna were exploring the enchanted forest, a place filled with magical creatures and hidden wonders. As they wandered deeper into the woods, they stumbled upon a grumpy gnome sitting on a moss-covered rock. The gnome looked particularly upset, his tiny face scrunched up in frustration. It turned out he had lost his favorite hat. A hat that was not just any ordinary hat, but one that held sentimental value and magical properties.
Maybe we can cheer him up, Luna, Zack suggested, his eyes sparkling with excitement. Luna nodded in agreement, determined to bring a smile to the gnome's face.
Luna, with a mischievous twinkle in her eye, picked up a soft feather from the ground. She approached the gnome cautiously and began to tickle him gently under his chin. Meanwhile, Zack, not wanting to be left out, started making the silliest faces he could think of. He puffed out his cheeks, crossed his eyes, and stuck out his tongue, all in an effort to make the gnome laugh. To their delight, the gnome couldn't help but giggle. The giggles soon turned into hearty laughter, echoing through the forest. The sound of the gnome's laughter was infectious, and soon Zack and Luna were laughing along with him. S2. Tickle, tickle, Luna chanted, her own laughter ringing out like a melody.
Look, Luna, I found his hat, Zack exclaimed, holding up a small pointed hat that had been hidden under a pile of leaves. The hat was adorned with tiny, sparkling gems that glinted in the sunlight.
Placing the hat back on the gnome's head, Zack watched as the gnome's spirits lifted instantly. The gnome's eyes sparkled with gratitude, and his frown was replaced with a wide, joyful smile. It was as if the hat had magical powers that could chase away any sadness.
There you go. Laughter really is the best medicine, Zack said, feeling proud of their accomplishment. The gnome nodded in agreement, his laughter still bubbling up from time to time. He thanked Zack and Luna for their kindness and promised to always remember the day they brought joy back into his life.
As Zack and Luna waved goodbye to their new friend, they felt a warm glow of happiness inside. They had learned that sometimes the simplest acts of kindness, like making someone laugh, could have the most profound impact. They continued their adventure through the enchanted forest, their hearts light and their spirits high, knowing that they had made a difference in the life of a grumpy gnome.
Let's see what other adventures await us, Luna, Zack said, skipping down the forest path with Luna by his side. The forest was full of mysteries, and they were ready to uncover them all, one laugh at a time.
And so, Zack and Luna continued their journey, spreading laughter and joy wherever they went. The enchanted forest, with its magical creatures and hidden wonders, was a place where anything was possible, especially when you had the power of laughter on your side. During an exploration, Zack discovered a sparkling stone hidden within the Whispering Cave. The cave was known for its mysterious aura and enchanting whispers that seemed to guide those who entered. Zack had heard tales of the cave's wonders, but never imagined he would find something so extraordinary.
Wow, this stone is beautiful. Its glow is mesmerizing, almost as if it holds a piece of the stars within it. I wish I could keep it. Imagine the adventures and stories I could tell with such a magical artifact in my possession.
Showing the stone to Luna, his trusted friend and fellow explorer, Zack couldn't contain his excitement. Luna had always been fascinated by the mystical and the magical, and Zack knew she would appreciate the stone's beauty and significance. She explained its origins and magical properties belonging to the fairies. Luna had read about such stones in ancient texts, which spoke of their power to grant wishes and bring prosperity to those who possess them.
Zack, this stone holds special powers and must be returned to its rightful owners. The fairies entrusted it to the cave for safekeeping, and taking it could disrupt the balance of their world.
Understanding the importance of honesty, Zack returned the stone to the fairies. He realized that keeping the stone for himself would be selfish and could have unforeseen consequences. The fairies, who had been watching from the shadows, were moved by Zack's integrity.
I know this is the right thing to do. Even though it was tempting to keep the stone, I understand now that some things are meant to be shared and respected.
Grateful, the fairies rewarded Zack with a magical feather, a token of their appreciation and a symbol of the bond between their worlds. The feather shimmered with an ethereal light, much like the stone, and held its own unique powers. A reminder to always be honest. The feather would serve as a constant reminder of the value of honesty and the rewards that come from doing the right thing, even when it's difficult. Zack left the Whispering Cave with a heart full of gratitude and a newfound respect for the magical world around him. He knew that this experience would stay with him forever, guiding his actions and decisions in the future. As their adventures unfolded, Zack and Luna faced many challenges, learning to be brave and kind, helping anyone in need.
Together we can do anything, Luna.
Through their journeys, Zack learned that despite their size difference, both he and Luna were capable of amazing things.
We're a great team, aren't we, Luna?
The best of friends, Zack.
Their friendship taught them that anything is possible with belief in themselves and each other, and so their adventures in the Whispering Woods continued.